Texas Memorial Stadium, where the horns are up and this burnt orange crowd is ready to help Texas hook 'em. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Longhorns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. On first down, here comes this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 27. It's a 5-yard pickup on the play.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Well, jet sweep pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Finds his man enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after... Big pickup.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now a fresh set of downs.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. They'll try the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's inside the 10. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Snagged in the middle. It's McClain. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Handoff to the single running back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up into position, and then he carries it in for the TD. You got to be able to keep defenses on their heels, and they did a nice job of that on this opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Line gets set, first down. Looking for a gap, it's Hussein. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to get to him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Running back goes in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
And the Longhorns will keep this drive going.
Well, they set the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
Want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They are sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. Using his legs to buy some time. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Wonder if they'll throw it again after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 49. quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Makes the grab down the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. This time he's got his man. Touchdown, Longhorns! What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't get on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Touch pass on the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Gamecocks will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away, they did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. On the run, it's Hussein. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. At after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. And that pass picked off. Bringing it back. The 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, South Carolina. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Hey, bro, I almost went for it. I had to trust my defense. That's why I had to punt it away.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football.
Hey, I do this. I do the same thing all the time, just trying to force it. You was trying to get them points before the half. You just gotta play conservative. I learned my lesson. Yeah.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Yeah, I know. It feel like that.
And
Ooh, I needed that. You had me sweating. I'm not gonna lie. I needed that. Right. You get ball at halftime. I was like, man, you about to be up 2 possessions on me, please.
On the move from inside his 5.
Oh, don't. Oh, I thought you were on that kickback. Oh, shit.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Finds his target down the middle. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Complete
He caught that.
Big play for this offense, and they get it to the 32. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw it again.
That's a tough catch. Oh, shit. We get a fumble.
The races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, you run them into the ground. They're tired.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Pick coming. Don't throw it over the
He
middle.
wants to throw.
That was a smart choice. Oh, I got to make that tackle. That's crazy.
Run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out.
All right, fellas, lock in. Bam, but don't break.
Nice
We here.
decision-making.
Bam, but
This
don't
drive
break.
has been surgical for this QB.
Bam, but don't break. Come on.
A 1st down
They ran
run
ball.
on the doorstep. He bullies his way all the way
Running
down to
like
the
that.
5-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw.
I need to run.
And he rolls into the house.
Yeah, that's just
Touchdown,
a user in the
Texas.
linebacker.
And I love
Left me enough time, though. Wonder how aggressive I really want to be.
Didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted them. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half.
That was a good drive. That was a good drive.
And the extra point is good. They
Yeah, you got some
marched
speed.
72 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. After the incompletion, they're facing a 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run the draw. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. And the Gamecocks want to pick up the tempo. He's back to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, I had somebody wide. I rolled the wrong way. I should have rolled left. Oh, my God. I might have scored there. Dang, I should have rolled left. I'm sick. Dang. Wow, that's crazy.
2nd down, now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass.
Do it again. Oh, he's slow.
And he can't find a
That's
receiver,
crazy.
and down he goes. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more
Dang, I messed that up. I could have walked away with a field goal.
Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time
Dang.
they had to kick it away.
God, I'm sick. I'm going to go for it. I just go for it. Oh, no. My punter sucks.
Sends it the other way.
Oh, let's go.
He was hoping for a little more running room.
That could have been.
Down at the 45.
Yeah.
One more play before the teams head to the locker room.
Damn, sick. I rolled the wrong way. I really had that.
Going up
That's
top on
crazy.
1st down.
Oh, I need
He's
those.
going for it all.
Please run this
And
back.
heavy tackle,
Please run this
and it's
back.
intercepted.
Oh, I don't think he's going to do
slid
it.
through that attempt,
Nah,
and he's got room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
I had a DB a couple years ago that would have housed it. I had like a Deion Sanders. He was so fast in the kick return. I mean, on the pick six, it was crazy. Boy, he used to be mad. He used to get a speed boost. It was crazy.
And the Gamecocks
Especially
will
getting
kick
that
it
sideline.
away to
It
start
was
the
dope.
second half.
Yeah. But like it's like ebbs and flows though, cause like I've had better years than this, like team wise. Like my offense is not that good. My defense good and my running back's good. Outside of that, it's kind of average. But you're moving the ball pretty well against defense. Only other person that really be doing bad is Purdue. Purdue offense is cold. It's hard to stop. His quarterback. He's so fast and he's so big.
Texas has it again, and here comes the offense.
Can't even really sack him. Like he broke so many tackles when I should have had sacks.
To watch, you see what type of tweaks were made at the half,
Yeah,
especially when you're locked up in a ball
Like-
game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now what you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Coming after him. Escapes the sack. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45.
Wow,
Ripped
that's a
off
shame.
a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first
I should have let
down
the computer
before he
tackle
steps
that.
out of bounds.
That's right.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And the Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again.
Damn, you were running the ball at will. This is crazy. My offensive line, my D-line is getting pushed around.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and
Yeah,
showing
that
all of
up.
those attributes right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding 1st and goal. What do most people do on 1st and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bruh, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right here and try to get it into the end zone. They bring him down, and he's going to...
Damn, I dove. I should have had you farther in the backfield. Dang. They did, but I should have had a tackle for loss.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? He'll wedge it in there on the quarterback sneak.
That's an outstanding effort by the defense. Backs against the wall. How about the play inside on that defensive line, just tunneling down low? They're able to get the stop, and now they set up 4th and 1 on the goal line.
He'll keep it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held him so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality, and they pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. West Virginia managed to eke out the victory in a tighter-than-expected one. And they'll savor this one in Morgantown for some time, no matter the final score. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the draw play, you know, it's about looking over here, look for pass, and then slipping it in real quick. Defense, too quick getting in the backfield, caging that ball, making it stay in the middle of the field, getting a big TFL.
Now not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete to the left. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll run the toss. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
South Carolina, 14.
2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice gain, this time on the ground.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And a really nice job by the defense winning 2nd down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good 3rd down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets away. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. Coaches say, we can't play you if you don't do what you're coached to do. We also can't play you if you only do what you're coached to do. That was just a great instinctive play.
That's a lot of do's, so I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? All I know is that guy's fast, and he continues to break tackles and make plays and scramble outside the pocket. He can do it all, so I don't know what to do.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Longhorns want to move quickly. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. From the gun, the ground game. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got him wide open. Touchdown, Texas! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight, the score's tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. The kickoff team out there getting set. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on 1st down. Feeling some heat. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
On 3rd down, going up top. Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, there is so much pressure now on this quarterback to come up with a big play. They need to score a touchdown. They need to keep this drive alive to have any shot at winning this game, but it all comes down to this play right here.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It came down to the final quarter.